Welcome to Lifestyle and Culture with Sir Alex. Today is going to be more special for a group of people in the UK and those migrant asking questions about what am I going to do? The law has changes. Mostly our focus is on you. If you are on graduate visa or you are a student that just come into the UK right now, this program is for you. So today, I'm going to break it down. When you understand the recent changes of today graduate visa and skill worker visa in the UK, what this means is for those in maybe African community or Nigeria in the UK, and we'll talk about how you can gain evidence-based support without getting yourself into trouble, and also to reduce the anxiety we all have at the moment. At the same time, and what supports you can get from OFC Training College, how they can help you to build strong career pathway through like a work-based education and certification support that could help you when it comes to certification, job opportunity, or maybe COS support, either through solicitor or through self-employed, or getting your CV together with the right training and certification to the right employer. OFC Training College can always be there for you. So now, when we look at the graduate and care worker visa, those are two different things, right? So we need to have the first understanding that if you are in the UK right now, you need to reduce your anxiety in regard to what am I going to do? Start asking the right question. Say, for example, the graduate visa in the UK right now and the changes that we are talking about, the changes affecting the skill worker visa after the July 2025, and the impact is just a little bit of difference from the past expectation or certification in regard to doing this job. Previously, you do not need any qualification to do health and social care job in the UK, especially from band 2 and band 3. What you need, basic value of when we talk about human rights, caring, being compassionate, and having that confidence to practice what you have learned in regard to your experience in caring, experience in looking after your neighbor, experience in providing basic first aid. All these things are very important when it comes to doing care work in the UK. So if you have all this previously, you can get any job. However, when we look back or understand the July 2025 immigration skill worker rules, is that you must now have a degree-based qualification to be qualified for care worker visa sponsorship in the UK. So now, many jobs that were qualified before, you do not need degree, you do not even need PhD, you don't need higher qualification. So now, why are they putting this in place? I don't know. But the fact that these are the basic requirements. Now, I will say this requirement is not necessarily a big deal if you have that level of experience already. If you are at work right now in the UK, or you are a student right now, or you are on graduate visa right now. Why? Because you are aware that you need this level of experience, you need this level of education according to the July 2025 rules, right? In terms of immigration changes. This will only affect you if you didn't upgrade your skills. That is why we were talking about OFC Training College can help you answer all these questions. First, they will request for your CV, They will request for your experience. They will request for you to come into clinical supervision, clinical work-based practice, where you can be able to practice those things, those skills, or learn those skills you require to upgrade your base education skills knowledge. That is why we call it work-based education and certification. Once they are satisfied that you have these evidence-based skills, knowledge, and understanding in providing this job-based practice, you will be able to go for assessment and gain your certification, either level 4 or level 5 qualification. Either you are a registered nurse or you do not have any care qualification, you can apply to this college. They will be able to help you with practical skills, either in the UK or outside the UK. Anyone can apply. So now when we come back to the July 2025 program that the Home Office is saying they're going to change. If you are a graduate right now, or you're about to go in for your graduate visa, or you are on your graduate visa, the advice for you now is that you need to step up a little bit when it comes to asking the right question. Who are my employer right now? What are their license in regard to COS? Do they have COS? What are the requirements for you to be qualified for this COS, right? So now, it's not necessarily mean your employer needs to have this license. If you know that you have these skills and there is vacancy in the job that will catapult you to high pay value, hello, high pay value as someone who owns a degree, who owns PhD, whichever qualification in that criteria. What am I saying? We are looking at July 2025 Home Office changes, right? So now, the main focus you're going to focus on, if you don't understand anything I'll be saying, focus on the high skill value, which is degree level or master's level or PhD level, those three. You might not be able to get the master's, you might have diploma. However, come to us. We will be able to support you to gain this qualification, skills, knowledge, right? Why am I introducing you to OFC Training College? Because OFC Training College can help you with work-based education and certification. It's just like you're talking about the apprenticeship program, right? So what they do is just the same process. However, you are not actually working with them. They will fix you for a particular job experience based on the job or the title job you are looking for. Say, for example, you are going for support worker band 3 or band 4. So band 4 does not necessarily mean you need to be in inpatient care. So that might mostly be in outpatient care, where we talk about A&E, when we talk about triage, when we talk about MAU, all those community. No, if you understand clinical language, those are clinical language. But you can go online and search the practical part of it. We're going to do clinical part maybe next week. Then I will explain details about this. However, those areas you might need band 4, where you will need to have the skills of phlebotomy, cannula, they call cannulation, injection, supporting doctor, working with the nurse, understanding different assessments when it comes to urine analysis, all those basic clinical practice. You must be able to have those skills. And this is what we can support you with. Right now, I was just speaking to a partner organization that we are going to make sure we can also direct you to. This organization partner between UK and Ghana and Nigeria. So if you are on a graduate visa or you are a new student right now, it is very important you register with OFC Training College. This level will not be hard for you. The skills will not be hard for you. The qualification will not be hard for you. What is difficult for you right now is not the July 2025 immigration rules. What is difficult for you, it is for you to ask questions. Hello? For you to ask questions, for you to say, okay, I have issue in this area. I have challenges in this area. How am I going to go about it? Right? So now let me summarize everything I've been saying. If you have questions, there's going to be time for you to ask questions. You can always write your comment below, or you can ask your question anytime, even if the show has finished. We will always answer your question. If we can't contact you direct with your details, we will make a show in regard to the question you ask. Because when it comes to lifestyle and culture by Sir Alex, we have come to realize that a lot of people have questions. We are facing high level of inequality in every community. Are you talking about international, UK, America, Canada right now? It is about immigration. So we don't want you to have that anxiety over common things, because every country have right to change their immigration rules. Yes, it's about politics. And you are not a politician to have that anxiety that you're going to lose the election. You are not. So if the immigration change their rules, you need to ask your question based on what you don't understand. So that is where visa changes explanation has come about today. We talk about July 2025 immigration rules change. Go and check details on Google. So now, the criteria now are two areas that will affect individuals who do not have degree qualification, who doesn't have work pay rise to that degree level qualification salary, or if you don't work in the environment where they have COS to sponsor you. So say, for example, you might be working in prison and the immigration rules affect you. The first thing you need to think in your head is that, where is my CV? What qualification do I have? What level of opportunities in this prison now? Shall I apply for a higher payroll in this prison? Or shall I let my manager know or my CEO know that I have these skills? We can have a program or a unit created in this organization. And that is where OFC can also help you. I don't think about leaving organization is the first thing I will advise anybody, or having anxiety that because of immigration rules, your employer is going to sack you. No, it doesn't happen. So the first thing you need to do is that's why I tell you, when you gain a job in the UK, you must understand when we talk about job security. Join a union, connect yourself with the right community, that when you have this kind of circumstances, they give you the right advice. Union is not to fight your employer. Union is to support you when it comes to pay rise, education, direction, or immigration support advice. This is where union is very important. So you can also contact us. We can give you the best union in the community. However, if you are that kind of person that misbehave at work, you don't have the right qualification, you don't complete your mandatory training, you always make sure staff feel oppressed when you are at work, I would not advise you to rely on union, because union cannot support that. Union is about human rights. Union is about fairness. Union is about equality and helping everyone gain the fair way and purpose. Don't be surprised, your CEO might also be a member of that union. So union is not going to be their member. However, if you are doing the right practice, union is important for you as part of your job security. Joining organization or individual group that you can get this kind of advice, or enrolling for a college platform like OFC Trading College that you could gain evidence-based orientation. That'll be very important. And the most important part is that planning early for your visa sponsorship role is also very important. So now, this is about time you need to understand that the best way to do it now is to bring your CV to the table. If I were you, ask yourself that question. How much would they pay me if I get a job with this CV? What qualification do I have? Where is the best place for me to work? What positions are available there? How can I be creative? If you are working in healthcare, it's so easy for me to advise you. Say, for example, you might be working with NHS local, and you are on a visa sponsorship. Now, the visa changes of July 2025 is going to affect you. The first thing you need to do is that think about yourself. What qualification do you have? Do you have level 2, level 3? If it's yes, then in your mind, think about care values, think about care culture, think about recreational activity, apart from clinical practice, right? The secret I'm going to tell you now is going to shock you. In the care organization, what is mostly important is not medication. People think, oh, you just go into care, the doctor will prescribe medication, the nurse will administer medication at the end of it. No. Recreational activity, psychological support, social support, emotional support. What can you create in your best practice of skills, knowledge, experience, evidence-based to provide this thing for your organization? Go there and discuss with your CEO or your manager. Say, you have recreational skills. Can we create recreational activity for this company? I will lead it. Right? If you are scared, you don't know what to do, contact OFC Training College. They will be able to support you with all these things. Now, OFC Training College just had a link with about 15 organizations. Because of this conversation, we have been able to agree that we are going to increase our support for the community. So when you need us, we're going to be there to make sure you gain the right and evidence-based support, right? Not only in your academic, also when it comes to your lifestyle, your culture, your job, your education, and everything you might need in the community, right? So if you are just joining in, thank you for joining us today. Today we are talking about graduate visa and skill worker visa changes in the UK when we are looking at July 2025 in the UK immigration law. So what we talked about today was about understanding the important steps in overcoming the anxiety of visa changes. So we also talk about your own role now. Your focus should be about your certificate, your CV, your degree level. So if you don't have degree level education or you don't have master's, PhD, you might question if you are be able to overcome these immigration challenges. So the immigration challenge is not something difficult, right? Especially those from Africa or Nigeria. The graduate visa and skill worker visa changes. What do you need to know? What opportunities still exist? And how OFC Training College can support you? The journey, the training, the planning, the work-based learning, the career pathway. So always join us when we are doing this kind of stuff. If you have questions, you can ask, and we can always support you to make sure you get the right answer today. So now, in good explanation is that, say for example, you're on a graduate visa and skill worker visa changes in the UK right now, right? So now, graduate visa only lasts for 2 to 3 years. You do not need any sponsor. What did I say? You do not need any sponsor. As long as you have graduated from the university right now, you need to apply for your graduate visa. That will last between 2 to 3 years. So now, when you now get employment, you will be able to know what structure is in that organization, what position are there, what activities are there. It don't necessarily mean you need a higher position when you go into this employment. You can get 2 jobs, full-time and part-time, or you can get 3 part-time jobs. You can get, the way 3 part-time job works is that you can register for bank with organization. You can also register for agency, recruitment company that will be sending you to different company. You can also register for part-time permanent in an organization. So that will help you to balance your own research assessment based on your visa ladder need. So your visa ladder need now is for you to climb up to the job that is on degree level or the pay that is on degree level. So that is what July 2025 changes is about. So they have removed some medium skill job from eligibility in the skill worker visa point approach. This now impacts many organizations like prison sector, dentistry, transport, and healthcare organization. So my message to you now, those who can understand my communication, maybe Africans, Nigerians, is to engage yourself in early planning, which is very, very essential, very, very important. Don't wait until the last minute. Do not wait until last minute. So another gift I'm going to give you today is for you to understand the opportunities we have with OFC Training College. That involve work-based education programs. So this work-based education program can help you gain something like care certificate training, level 2, level 3 pathway that could help you to climb the ladder, or NHS level 4, band 4 role, when we talk about working in care home as a senior carer, mental health support worker, or working in triage or A&E, where you have evidence-based clinical practice skills. We will provide this training for you. So now, how can OFC help you? The first thing for you to do is to visit our website, where we look at ofctrainingcollege.co.uk. ofctrainingcollege.co.uk. Sorry about that noise. ofctrainingcollege.co.uk. Visit their website. So when you visit that website, make sure you register. Contact them. Make sure they understand your level of need. And if you are going to apply for any program, apply for work-based education and certification program. What did I say? Work-based education and certification program with OFC Training College. So now, we're just going to go for a break and come back to find out exactly what other support we might need in the community right now. All right. Before we go, let's quickly finalize the importance of today when we look at graduate visa issue, that you understand which is happening in the UK right now when we look at July 2025. So now, the changes affect visa sponsorship when it comes to work-based. So now, you must have a degree or have a titled job, finance, maybe pay rate that is on degree level. That is the main issue now. And for you to get that, if you are a student already in the UK university, if you're a student already in the UK university, I don't think this is difficult for you. No, it's not difficult for you. What you need to first do is to continue your graduate visa approach, which is 2 to 3 years. So don't have any anxiety. Then the next thing, enroll for OFC Training College, ofctrainingcollege.co.uk. Enroll with them. Apply, register for work-based education and certification. So OFC Training College offer training and career guidance for health and social care role. So they could help you even if you haven't done care work before. They will support you with training, support you with certification, support you with evidence-based knowledge, skills, and understanding of how care works in the UK. We have the best carers, best nurses, register manager in this community that could support you to have these skills ladder that you need to gain this care job or to be self-employed. So now your early opportunity now is to ask yourself, where is my CV? Do I have the level of ladder of knowledge or skills that I could be able to get a job that my pay will be on graduate level, that's degree level job status in the UK. If it's not, then contact OFC right now so that they could be able to support you. So the July 2025 is not a big deal to me. It's just about you engaging in your early career planning, better chances for sponsorship, and ofctrainingcollege.co.uk is your next step to climb into this opportunity. So now, we have finished today now. I'm going to see if we have any question that we can answer. First, let's go for a break. And then when we ride back, we'll be able to see what else we have in stock for you. For those that are joining us, thank you for joining OFC platform, where we have been sponsored by Osafeske and Lifestyle and Culture by Sir Alex is an opportunity for everybody to showcase whatever you have. If you're a leader in community, you want to tell us what you do, you want to engage in the activity that is happening in the community, or you have passion to reduce the high level of stress, inequality that is affecting our community right now, come here and let's talk about it, and able to help our community to have the best of the best in the community. So we engage in interview leaders, we interview scholars, we interview champions. It can be about politics, it can be about healthcare, it can be about community intervention. It can also be about drama or skills that we have when we come to everyday lifestyle and culture. So thank you for joining us. We're just going to go for a break now, and I will see you again in the next minute. Hello, welcome to OFC program that we are doing today under Lifestyle and Culture with Sir Alex. Today is your time to talk about whatever activity you have in the community. So Lifestyle and Culture with Sir Alex is an opportunity for you to showcase yourself. If you want to interview leaders, or you are a leader in the community, you are a champion, or whatever you are doing, you can always come to Lifestyle and Culture with Sir Alex. So if you are just joining us, we just finished talking about UK graduate visa and July 2025 activity that is happening right now, that increasing people anxiety and reducing people focus in regard to what paths we can follow in terms of job security, immigration, or workplace development. So today, you have managed to understand that the important part of your development in the UK right now, when it comes to July 2022 UK immigration visa route for graduate, is for you to understand you have the right CV, you have the right qualification. If you haven't get up to degree qualification, is an opportunity for you to contact OFC Training College community right now, so that you can discuss your challenges and how you can gain more qualification in order for you to get to that degree level, or to have access to university where we can support you to get that evidence-based support. For job opportunity in care, you can also contact OFC Training College community. They will always be there to support you. So now, we're going to close the show for today. Maybe later in the week, we can come back again to talk about different activities that are affecting us, or coming with any champion in the community to talk about opportunity that are there for you. So now, do not forget, we are always there for everyone. If you need job opportunity, or you know anything that we're supposed to discuss in the community that will help the health and well-being of individual. Come to Lifestyle and Culture with Sir Alex. My name remains Alex, and I'm just going to say goodbye to you now. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye.